Have you ever seen a status inside your Google Ads account that says bid setting limited? Not limited by budget like this, but where it says status here, bid setting limited. If so, and you're wondering what you can do to improve this inside Google Ads, is we're going to look at why this happens and what you can look at to fix this issue for your own campaign. Now, what happens is that Google restricts your bidding based on the settings that you've chose for your campaign, and it limits how often you can enter the auctions based on the keywords and the locations that you're targeting. And now, the two most common reasons why you might have a bid setting limited status would both be your daily budget and also what you're actually bidding. So, usually, the most common issue is actually with what you're bidding. And I usually see this most of the time occur inside campaigns when they're using a maximize clicks bidding strategy and they have a maximum cost per click bid limit set. But whatever they have set the maximum amount they're willing to pay per click to be, it's too low to enter the auctions compared to what other competitors are paying per click for the same keywords inside that location. The other common issue then would actually be your daily budget. So let's just say the average cost per clicks of the keywords that you're targeting in your area is about €7 or €8, but your budget is only set to about €20 per day, then that only gives you enough of a budget to get about 2 or 3 clicks per day. And your bid setting is going to be limited as a result of that because your daily budget simply doesn't allow you to enter enough auctions to have enough opportunity for your ads to be seen. So, what you would see in your overview, if you're looking at it on a daily basis, so you can choose today or yesterday, depending on the day that you want to look at, that the amount of impressions and the amount of clicks from those impressions that you'd be getting would be greatly limited because you're not giving yourself enough opportunity to show up inside the auctions depending on how you're bidding and how your daily budget is set. And a great way to show, how often your ads are being shown versus competitors is that when you're inside your Google Ads account is you come over here to Auction Insights and you can see your overall impression share, which is the percentage of the time that your ads are shown for the amount of times that they could be shown for the keywords and locations that you're targeting. You'll see that if your impression share is really low, for example, under 30 or 40%, that the chances are that your ads could be shown a lot more if you were simply bidding higher or you had a higher daily budget. And what you can do as well to get a more detailed insight on how often your ads are shown and the main reason that your ads aren't being shown as often as they could be is that you can go to all campaigns and then come down here to campaigns on the left. And what you can do here is see your impression share, as we just did in Auction Insights, but also see why you're actually missing out on impression share. And the two columns you want to look at for that are your search loss impression share due to rank and your search loss impression share due to budget. And what you want to do to make sure that these columns are added is just go to columns, modify columns, all columns, and then competitive metrics, and just make sure that you have search impression share, search loss impression share rank, and search loss impression share budget all selected and just press apply. And you can see then what is causing you to have a lower search impression share than you would like. So your search loss impression share due to budget is simply how much impression share you're missing out on by not having a higher daily budget. So the way to fix this and bring this, for example, from 11% to closer to zero is simply just increasing your overall daily budget. And then the search loss impression share due to rank then is simply how much impression share that you're missing out on due to what you're bidding. Now, you can say as well that the quality of your ads are also going to determine your rank, but the most common factor that leads to having a high search loss impression share due to rank is what you're actually bidding. And what you're actually bidding is determined by how you set your target cost per action if you're using maximize conversions, or how you set your maximum cost per click bid limit if you're using maximize clicks. So, what you can do to reduce this search loss impression share due to rank is either increase your maximum cost per click bid limit or increase your target CPA as well. And you can see here then that between your search impression share, search loss impression share due to rank, and your search loss impression share due to budget, all three of these numbers here are always going to add up to 100%. And what you want to do to increase your impression share is to minimize your search loss impression share due to rank and budget as much as possible. And what you want to do as well to see if you need to be bidding more or have a higher daily budget to be getting the amount of impressions that you need is use the Google Ads Keyword Planner and select the location that you're targeting because the cost per clicks will vary massively depending on the location that you're targeting. And let's just say you are running a campaign for roofing and targeting, general roofing keywords and also roof repair related keywords as well. And what you want to do is press get results when you enter those keyword suggestions. And to determine if you need to be bidding higher or have a higher daily budget, is that you want to look over here to what the average cost per clicks are. So not so much the low range, which is the lowest amount anyone's paying per click, but more so the top of bid high range. So you can see here, for example, for all of these popular keywords, that most advertisers are paying anywhere from about £2 to £10 per click. And if you had the bid setting limited status, what you can do to maximize the amount of times your ads are shown as much as possible is to increase your maximum cost per click bid limit closer to the high range here, which is about £10, meaning that if you tell Google you're willing to pay anywhere up as far as £10 per click, then you're going to massively increase the amount of auctions that you enter and how often your ads can be shown, because you're going to be bidding more than what you previously were compared to your competitors. Now, you don't always need to be bidding at the highest amount. You don't need to be trying to rank number one on every search, or else you're simply going to have the highest cost per click compared to anyone. But let's say in this case, if you set your maximum cost per click bid limit to around £7 or £8, then you'd massively increase the amount of traffic that you're getting without paying the highest cost per clicks out of all your competitors. And we also have a separate video on the channel about, how to determine what budget you need to succeed with Google Ads, which I'll leave the link for above. But a good rule of thumb to know that you're going to get enough traffic for your campaign is to give yourself enough of a daily budget to get at least 10 clicks per day. So let's just say in this case, we set our maximum cost per click bid limit to £7. Then we'd want to give ourselves a daily budget of about 70 to know that we're going to be able to get at least 10 clicks per day. And the idea with that then is that if we can get about one conversion per day, then we're going to get about 30 conversions within the first month. And as mentioned as well, we went into a lot more detail on that in that specific video. But using the keyword planner is the best way to check if you're actually bidding enough and if your daily budget is high enough, so that you're actually entering auctions and are competitive for the keywords that you're targeting amongst your competitors. So what you'll need to do based on what you see from Keyword Planner is that you'll either need to increase your daily budget or increase what you're actually bidding. And that is generally the quickest way to fix the bid setting limited status. And obviously, there's a lot of other actions you can take to optimize what you do have in place, because not every company is going to be able to just double or triple their budget overnight. And you can focus all of your budget on the keywords and the ads and the settings and everything else that's performing best inside your campaign. But increasing what you're willing to pay per click or what your overall daily budget is going to be is just the simplest and fastest way to give yourself more flexibility and no longer be limited by your bid setting, because you do want to be giving yourself enough traffic to be getting at least more than just a few clicks per day, because it's going to take your campaign a lot longer to optimize if, for example, you only had enough of a budget to get about 2 or 3 clicks per day, depending on the cost per clicks of the keywords that you're targeting. Now, I hope this video helped and gave you some clarity on what to do about the bid setting limited status inside Google Ads. Now, if you do have any questions about any status warnings or any other aspects of Google Ads, feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you are a service-based business looking for further help refining your Google Ads campaign, feel free to have a look at the link in the description down below. And if you do like this Google Ads related content as well, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, as we'll be posting all things related to Google Ads here daily. And hopefully we'll see you in the next video.